In 1976, I started my military career at Henry Grady High School in Atlanta, Georgia. I would have never thought that all those years later, in 2004, that I would retire after 22 years of active duty service. What you are looking at here, coming out of Broward County, is the future leadership. This is the hope of the United States of America. I want to invite someone up here also. Mr. Fred Conrad. Sir, please come up here. Where are you?
Fred had to go home.
Okay, let me tell you about Fred Conrad. Probably why he had to go home. You have someone in our midst tonight. It was not just a World War II veteran. He was a veteran of the 1st Special Services Forces. If you all remember that movie that had William Holden and Cliff Robertson in it from years ago, it was called The Devil's Brigade. He was a member of the organization that was the United States Special Forces before we had the United States Special Forces. And the thing that I want to ask you is, how many of you tonight knew that Fred Conrad was here? How many of you tonight knew that you had history in your midst? How many of you tonight allowed that man to get out of here without giving him proper honor and due respect? See, this is what we need to show these young people who are looking to be the next generation of Fred Conrads, who are looking to be the next generation of soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and Coast Guardsmen that will stand on freedom's frontier, that will take their place on that rampart to make sure that you can continue to come here at a place like this. See, there are some people that say, well, you know, this is not a real fancy get-together. We're not down in Hallandale Beach or Hollywood Beach or some real nice hotel. You know, let me tell you something. We're in the American Legion. I cannot think of any more sacred ground for us to be meeting at tonight than here at a place for the men and women who have been willing to give the last full measure of devotion to this great nation. Come and sit and come and share their stories. And maybe they come and shed a tear about the comrades that they lost. But remember these faces. Remember these young people. Because, I mean, Tony man, you still here from Sunset? Tony, let me tell you something. Tell their story. Instead of telling all the screwed up stories about the kids that are out there doing wrong, tell the stories about the kids that are doing right. Okay? Let's get to the matter at hand. How many people here remember the movie Braveheart? Oh, come on. Every single woman should raise her hand, because the men were out there in them kilts, and all y'all want to see Mel Gibson with that short skirt. Okay? There was an incredible part to the movie Braveheart, which sets the stage about where we are right now, here tonight, here in Broward County. After the first battle that they fought against the English, the Battle of Stirling, where they were successful against the English army, delivered a huge defeat against them. They all met in this Scottish hall, and they were putting honors on Sir William Wallace, Mel Gibson's character. But then all of a sudden, as soon as they start giving out all of these awards and decorations, and they knighted him as Sir William, they start fighting amongst themselves. They start talking about, I'm the one that has title to be the king. No, I'm the one. No, your family's just a bunch of, worthless, do-nothings. No, I'm the rightful king of Scotland. And there was Mel Gibson's character, Sir William Wallace, looking upon this. And then all of a sudden, he and his captains start walking out of the hall. And just for a moment, they stopped fighting amongst themselves, and they turned to him and said, Sir William, where are you going? He said, I'm going to fight the English. You all can stay here and fight yourselves. You all can stay here and fight over the scraps that they will give you. But I'm going to fight for freedom. Let me tell you something. When I drove in that Chevy Suburban with my wife, Angela, and our 2 daughters, Aubrey and Austin, dead asleep. They didn't help me drive one dadgum bit from Fort Worth, Texas. Pulling an incredibly big U-Haul van that I had packed not correctly, so it was swaying all over the place. And we came down I-95. And we got off of Sunrise Boulevard in December of 2003. We went down Sunrise Boulevard, crossed over the intersection of Knob Hill, turned into Fountain Springs. And that is where this little family set up their first home after retirement. That's where this little family still has a home. And I'm coming here to tell you that I'm not here to talk about squabbles. I'm not here to talk about a circular firing squad. Because in a circular firing squad, everyone gets killed. But I'm here to tell you that those young people that we just had up here, if we are serious about passing on a better and a brighter future to them, starting here in Broward County, starting all through the state of Florida, starting all over the United States of America, and all across the world, then start acting like adults. And stop with the bickering. Stop with the infighting. And understand who the English are and who you need to be going out there and fighting against. That's all I'm saying. If it keeps up, there's a direct flight from Dallas Love Field right here in Fort Lauderdale. I will come back and I will take care of you. I will put my foot square up your butt. Okay?